Diabetes now affects over 20 million people in the US, almost 200 million and increasing in the world. Causes over 220,000 deaths annually. It's the leading cause of blindness in adults, leading cause of non-traumatic amputations, chronic renal failure.
I am Cole Conroy's mother. Cole's had diabetes since she was 5 years old. She was diagnosed 5 days before her 6th birthday.
Well, we have a basal rate on our pump, and we have to make sure that it's correct, that we're getting the right amount of insulin throughout the night. So we have to wake up at hour intervals, checking our blood sugars, making sure that we're getting the right amount of insulin.
At the time of the disease, when she was diagnosed with it, I actually thought it meant one shot in the morning, and that would take care of everything and control everything, and that would be fine. But it's not like that at all.
Also, I check them in the morning before I eat, and throughout school, and then at lunch, and then throughout practice and at dinner and before I go to bed. So every time I eat, I check my blood sugars and I give myself insulin.
Gosh, it's a minute-by-minute struggle. I think about it all the time, just with, today, for example, we show up for a meeting and then there's food out and we have to, if I have a glass of juice, I have to estimate how much I've drank and take the right amount of insulin, and then I have to factor in, okay, well, I didn't sleep a lot last night, so that's going to affect my blood sugar today. Okay, there's stress going on in my life, or there's excitement going on.
I'm Dana's father.
Crashing or having a really fast drop of your blood sugar is an incredible experience. I myself get a really bad headache, and I start getting really sweaty and hot and shaking, and it's hard to control my body movements, especially when I speak.
Up on the medical floor, you see the long-term effects of the disease.
Even with the best treatment we can give her to keep her blood sugars under the best control we can, there's still a buildup of gradual damage.
You'll have the patients that now have renal failure that require dialysis.
It affects many of the organs. It affects your blood circulation. Your circulation gets worse. It can lead to limb amputation.
Severely impaired eyesight, if not blind.
Well, like Ron said, we're looking at all the complications that come along with diabetes. And I guess obviously the worst one is the shortening of life.
If there was no stem cell research and I was looking to the future, it would be a very bleak future.
Stem cell research is it's a lot of hope for a lot of people, and it not only could cure diabetes, but there's a lot of other chronic diseases out there that it could help too.
Being a parent of a diabetic, it's chronic grieving. It never goes away. On that day that your child is diagnosed, you have a new child. It's the same child, but she's different. And day by day by day, you're living with a child that's going through hardships and health issues, and it's constant. So it's always there. How would it be different if stem cell research they came up with a cure? I couldn't even imagine. That's all that I've dreamt of for the last 12 years. It is the hope. It is our hope.